Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today I'm going to be doing a review of two LED lighting fixtures from a company called SANDMARC. SANDMARC makes accessories for DSLR cameras and iPhones, but I don't have an iPhone, but that is okay. Today I'm using these two lights for my video. All right, and I will be using an Android phone in just a little bit, just for a little bit demonstration. And I also have my DSLR camera set up, not on auto, but I will switch it to auto soon to show you exactly how these lights will work for most people. But these are pretty cool little light fixtures. You have a Prolight BiColor, which is the one that's sitting on my camera now, giving me this white light in my face. And then you have this cool glow, which is an RGB light called the Prolight RGB. I'm going to be doing a quick review of these guys. I'm going to do a box opening right over here. And then I'm just going to put up a few examples from the camera that you see right now with my current settings. And then I'm going to switch to auto and show you a little bit of auto, which I think most people will use them in auto. Most likely, most people are more point and shoot. And if you're out on gigs and you're trying to get some social media posts and stuff, you need a little extra lighting, these are going to be perfect. Now, these aren't just for DJs, of course not. No, they're for videographers, they're for photographers. They're for people at home that are just trying to get better content. If you're looking for better content, better lighting and better sound is always a great thing to do. These are perfect, they're tiny, they fit in your bag, they're less than a half a pound, and you're gonna get between 90 minutes and 15 hours depending on the light and depending on the percentage you're using. Currently I'm using about 30 or 40% on the white light, and I'm using about 25% on the RGB light. And that's gonna give me hours of lighting, all right, in a half a pound package. We're gonna go and do the box opening right now, and then we'll come back and do a few of the examples like I stated before. Once again, my name is Chris, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna check out these lights. This is basically what you get. I'm gonna go right through the box. I've already taken everything out once or twice to use them, but we're gonna go ahead and open up the Pro RGB box and show you exactly how it comes, all right? And I'm gonna move some of this stuff here. Don't mind that, we're doing this pretty quickly. First off, you got the beautiful little box of SANDMARC. All right, we're gonna open that box up. And what do we see right inside? You have your dual hot shoe mount here. So you can put it on top of your DSLR camera. And if you have the right phone accessories, you can mount it right on top of a phone. I do not. Then you have the light itself, and you have a diffuser on the light. This thing is super cool. Soften it up a little bit with the diffuser, even though I did a lot without it on it, and it looked relatively soft as well. We'll get into this in 1 second. You have your box, and underneath your box and your styrofoam, you have your instruction manual, you have your USB-C, and you have your little baggie if you'd like to safely carry it around. Now the BiColor light is kind of a cool white and a warm white, and you have color temperatures between 3000 and 6500 that you can adjust it, and a percentage of 0 to 100%, and it's 120 LEDs. The RGB light offers mixing of the red, green, and blue LEDs. You can go through pretty much get any color you want that you can make with light. And then you also have an effects side. So you can have some fades, some flashing lights, something that looks kind of like a strobe and or lightning. And they're pretty cool. And I will just have some examples of those running during this video. So hopefully you guys like it. Oh no, it's the cops. Can't believe this crazy weather. It's a lightning storm. Oh, I really dig this club. It's pretty killer. I feel like I'm outside the gas station. Right now I have the key light at 5%. I'm an arm's length away from my camera. 5% up there, about 25–30% down here. And you can see it's lighting up the whole back of the room. Piece of cake, and you're getting some cool colors. So 2 lights, $199. Can't beat it. Why not? Mind blown. I mean, you could basically turn this into an uplight if you wanted. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try that right now. Wait a minute. So right now I'm gonna take this little light right here, this cool light right here. I'm I'm going to set it up on my wall right there as an uplight behind me for while I'm speaking. I got the soft light in front of me 5%, and I've got that light at 50% behind me shining up the wall, and it's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to brighten this up. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Yes, and so there we are. Now I'm going to switch the camera into full auto, and we're going to keep going. So most people would be using their cameras like this in full auto. So on full auto, I now have the light turned up a little bit, although I could turn it all the way down, but I want to change the color temperature, which right now we are at about 4,500 degrees. So we're getting a much whiter, brighter look. It left the light behind me at the same that I had it before. So it's at about, what is it at? That's a good question. 50%. So looking good in auto. You can get great shots with this stuff. Now I'm not gonna take still shots, but you get the idea. If you were doing like some stills, you're doing some video, you want to get fake some moonlight or something like that, you could pretty much do it. You could pretty much have somebody else hold the light for you, or if you're doing stills, you could totally get some cool shots. All right. With the white, this is the diffuser not on there. I'm going to try to reach up, put it on, and step right back here where I'm in focus, and just give you an idea and see if that's any different. And then there it is with the softbox. Awesome. Now I'm just going to do the same thing with my cell phone because I'm crazy like that. You can see a little bit softening on the edges. That's on, and then that's off. And you can definitely see where you're getting that flaring of 4 or 5 things opposed to with it on. And then when you put it on, it really does taper those sharp edges down a lot. And yeah, there's my room. This light's on 100%, and this is this light off. 100% off. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm taking the video, and you can see the camera light is right here. So you can see that with your cell phone and your light, if I was to hold them both in this one hand right now, this would be how it would be. And so you can get some cool effects. But these are awesome, man. I love these little lights right now. And this is with the phone. So currently I've got this on a stand right in front of me, the RGB, Pro RGB, 72 LEDs. And it is 1 foot behind my camera. I have it on 1% right now, and I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. And this is the result. So it's pretty cool. This is a very cool product from SANDMARC, which if you want to get creative with video or photography, these little lights will come in super handy. All right. So $199 for both of them together is cool. This RGB is $129.99. The Pro BiColor dual white, this 3,000 to 6,500 degrees Kelvin, is $89.99, but $199 for them both. These are pretty cool, guys. Thanks again for checking out this review of the SANDMARC Prolight RGB and Prolight BiColor. These are awesome products from SANDMARC, guys. If you like this review, you know the drill. Leave a comment below, links are below, all that jazz. Thanks again, and we hope to see you here again soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye. The diffuser and the light. The diffuser will soften up the light quite a bit. It looks really cool. Underneath here, you see we have our 72 RGB LEDs. You have your display on the back, your OLED or organic LED. Top, you have your power button and your USB-C connection to charge that sucker up. Then you have your control unit on the side. Basically, this we will be able to push it in and then rotate it left and right to go through your settings. All right, so we're going to power this guy up right here. All we're going to do is push and hold till we get our full SANDMARC display, and boom, our light is on. And this light itself will be able to run up to 11 hours on its 5% brightness setting. And this will also go about an hour and a half if it's on 100%. Somewhere in the middle, you're at about 240 minutes, okay? So what's real quick, I'm going to show you that you have a couple options with this. You can actually change a lot of colors if you want. You can see right now that this is kind of actually fading, and then you're going to see it on the wall. So this is actually in the FX mode. As you can see, it's on FX, it's at F5, and it's at 25% brightness, but you see the wall color is changing. The LEDs are rotating through all the colors. So this is great for setting up backgrounds, images, and stuff like that, and using it actually as a background behind you or on the side of your face. It's cool. And then you can actually push in the side button here, and you can rotate through these. So you have some flashing settings, which are cool. You can obviously change the brightness, as I stated before. And you have a few different flashes. This is kind of represents kind of like a lightning or a flash cubes paparazzi, so you can use that. And you have another one of those too, which is slightly different. The color temperature, I think, is, yeah, this is whiter, and the other one was a little bit more blue, but same kind of a thing. If you're in some trouble, you got an SOS, which is cool. Then you have just some more lighting effects. This is a fade to a flash. If you watch some of my DJ videos, you see some stuff like this. You'll see it'll go through a color and then it'll snap on to a new color. And then it'll kind of fade through and then snap into another color. So these are really cool as background side lighting and stuff like that. If you want to kind of represent or kind of give the impression that you're actually in like a nightclub or something, you put this on somebody. So it's really cool. It'll be great for TikTok videos, Instagram videos, and stuff like that. One click on the power button here, and then you have your settings in order to go through and actually select the kind of color you want. Once again, you're showing a 26%. Right here is the power of the light. And then you can go from 5% to 100, obviously 0% to 100% on this. All you have to do is push this in to make that little selector change. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna crank this up so you can see it more on the wall. All right, and then we're going to change the saturation. We're gonna bring that all the way up to its max. And you can see we're at a green right now. And then we're gonna change the other setting, and the other setting is what I keep forgetting. It's called color gamut. And as we rotate that, you will start to see more different colors changing on the wall. So we're in a green right now. We're turning into blues, teals, then the blues, dark blue, and this will go all the way to 300 on purples, and we'll get to reds. But you can set this up to do whatever color you want. If you want it to look like you were at a sunset, or if you're at a moonlight or something like that, or even, like I said before, a nightclub or something crazy like that. This light is pretty phenomenal. And both lights are 15-watt power output with 3,000 milliamp batteries. And they work really freaking well. So we're going to go ahead and turn this off and show you the right one real quick. And here is the white one. Same thing, push and hold. SANDMARC, your light is on, and we're at 5%. And you have color temperature of 3,000 to 6,500 K. And as you can see, we're at 3,000 K, which is kind of the soft and warmer color. It's going to be hard to tell on here. I'm going to shine it on this box. And then you can, excuse me, we're losing a little focus there. And then you'll see we can bring that up to a cool white, and you can see that we're changing, and my focus is losing me, but that's all right, it's blinding. But you can see we're changing that light, and this is super bright. So that is pretty much everything in the box and pretty much how all the lights work